Hey, this is the Armed Broker channel. My name is Chris Daniels. I am a licensed real estate broker, also licensed to carry a concealed firearm in New York City. And this video is about a trip that I took with a firearm from New York City to Florida. This is back in 2024 for Thanksgiving. I'm just now getting around to actually uploading the footage, but pretty sure nothing much has really changed since then. This is now a couple years later. But the video documents essentially everything that happened for the trip going to Florida and coming back. And next in the video, we'll show you how I packed it. This is the firearm here. It's a Glock 43X, and it will look a little bit different. I didn't have the green dot on there at the time. Also, the grip I did not have, but it is the same firearm that you'll see in the video. And I'll leave some links about accessories that helped with the trip. The safe, all those other things, and yeah, so let's get into it. Flying out of JFK tomorrow, first time with a firearm. JFK, New York, going to Florida, Ft.Lauderdale, Florida. So I have for me, brand new Glock 43X, no magazine. It is safe. This is my concealed carry. I am a New York City concealed carry permit holder. I'm going to make another video about that, that process and how long that took and what steps were required and any tips that I took from that process to get that permit. I am also a non-resident Florida concealed carry weapon permit holder, even though I believe it was either 22 or 23 where they made that Florida constitutional carry. I think it's a little bit of a gray area with that. Honestly, I would prefer to have still get a permit, especially for out-of-state resident. I would still advise, if you're going to Florida with a weapon, to still have a Florida concealed carry. It's definitely easier to get than New York, that's for sure. So what I have is a New York City permit, not New York State. New York City actually gives you the right to carry throughout the state as well. So New York City gives you full permission and right to carry throughout the whole state. So I decided to take this weapon, to exercise my lawful right to take this weapon from New York State to Florida State. And it's my first time doing it. I wanted to make a video. I haven't seen definitely videos about people flying with firearms, but I've never seen anyone specifically about flying from New York, JFK LaGuardia specifically. So, I'm making this video about my process, how I'm packing it. I'm gonna have video at the airport tomorrow, and when I land, I'll have a video there picking up the whole thing. So this is my setup here. This is a carry-on size suitcase. However, if you're flying with a firearm, it has to be checked. You cannot go through regular TSA checkpoint with a carry-on with a firearm. You will, regardless of if you're a permit holder or not, you will have an issue. So just remember that. That's number one. Always check. You have to check your firearm at your airline. Now, there's two separate rules or laws or regulations that you have to adhere to. One is the TSA, the overall TSA guidelines, and your specific airline guidelines. In this case, it's going to be Delta. They're both pretty much similar. In fact, I didn't really see any discrepancy between TSA and Delta. However, certain airlines, I think, like with ammo, like I heard that JetBlue, you can't add the ammo inside the safe with the firearm. It has to be separate, but Delta allows you to do that. So let me just go through my setup. So again, carry-on luggage. This is hard shell. I think that's worth noting as well. I think technically this could be soft shell, and the safe needs to be a hard-sided plastic or metal, something hard-sided and lockable, right? This particular safe is a LifePod, a Vaultec LifePod, and this is a 1.0. So Vaultec LifePod 1.0. This has the fingerprint, so it's digital. You can put in a code. You can also, it's biometric. You can also use your fingerprint. They make a larger one called a 2.0, but I opted for the smaller one because this is basically my travel safe. So if I'm going to be flying, I'm also going to be using it as a safe for a vehicle. In New York, definitely in New York City, you have what they call sensitive locations. So if I'm ever driving and I find myself in need of going into a sensitive location, such as a public park or a government building, and I can't bring the weapon with me, I need to leave it inside the vehicle secured. This is going to be a great way to do that. So Vault-Tec LifePod Pro. I'm sorry, LifePod 1. If you notice, it also comes with this tether. So you don't have to use this, but I've decided to tether this to a bar that's in the suitcase just for an added piece of security. I think that's a pretty smart move here, and I'll explain why in a second. So again, this is basically the setup. Weapon, empty, and no magazine, empty magazine, ammo. To transport ammo, you have to have it in the original manufacturer's container, which this is, and they have to be separated. They can't be loose. They have to be like contained in something like this. They have to be all separated individually. So this is definitely good to go. And I'm also, just in case, I'm actually going to bring, this is something I bought on Amazon. It's a plastic case from Plano, 50 rounds. Also, you can put ammunition here separated, and this won't fit inside here, but just in case Delta or TSA say that they don't want the ammunition inside the same safe, I'm going to just say, okay, great, I can put it in here. And I've also have a TSA lock. Now about TSA locks, this safe is, TSA can't open this without either the code, a key. This actually can open it with a key, or my fingerprint. And that's the way I want this. I know there's some debate whether your safe should be TSA, should have TSA locks. I'm of the mindset that it shouldn't, because you don't want anyone to have access, direct access to the firearm. Actually, it says that in federal regulations that no one except the owner should have the lock or the combo. They should not have direct access to the firearm. It doesn't say that TSA should have it at all. Also, I just feel that it's just best not to have anyone. And well, actually, with the TSA locks, they actually sell master keys. So not only TSA can open this lock, anyone with $5 in an Amazon account can go on and order TSA locks, master lock keys, and have that and open them up. So if you never knew that, now you know. So that's why I think it's best to have at least a weapon fully secured with a non-TSA lock. Right? This has the code. So let's say there is an issue. If this goes to a scanner and they say, hey, you didn't pack it right, there's an issue. In theory, they could call me. I'm going to put a business card on this. I'm going to tape a business card onto it. And there's going to be another video tomorrow of me at the airport with everything packed up. So you'll see that when I check it in. But if there is an issue, they could call me. In theory, I could tell the TSA agent over the phone the code, so I don't have to come back with the key. They could punch in the code, open and inspect the firearm. But to try to mitigate that, I'm going to actually pack it a certain way. Now, again, I'm going to grab it. No magazine, empty, right? So, in theory, this is an empty weapon. I could pack it like this, right? Slide is forward. I could pack it like this, empty magazines, and ammunition. And I could be good to go. However, in my research, I feel I just want to be a little bit more precautious, and I'm going to go a step further. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to open the slide, and I'm going to leave it open. And I'm also going to take the lock that the gun came with, and I'm going to lock it. I'm going to chamber lock this thing. Just like this. And this is how I'm going to put it in the safe. Let me put this back up. I feel it's better to do it like this. So when this thing goes through the scanner, there's no doubt that this weapon is unloaded and it's in a safe status. You really can't argue that, even if you see it through an X-ray machine. So again, this is the LifePod 1. It's definitely, it fits. This is a Glock 43X, like I mentioned. I've seen videos where it'll fit a Glock, I believe 19 as well. But it's tight. It's definitely tight. But for a compact size, this is going to be perfect, right? So again, empty magazine. Oh, one more thing. Before I even put everything in here, another step that I'm doing here is I'm actually putting in an air tag. Air tag is right there. So the air tag, I may just take this down right? I'll tape it down so it doesn't, you know, move about. But the air tag is going to go inside the safe. Usually, I would have put an air tag in the suitcase, but now I just feel it makes more sense to have it inside the safe, which is already inside the suitcase. So just in case this thing goes missing, you know, at least I have some sort of way to track it, right? So back to how I'm going to pack this thing. So you kind of just got to manipulate that. Again, it's a very tight fit, but it fits. It's actually a very, very nice fit too. So magazine, right? Just kind of manipulate that so it fits. Again, fits pretty good. Now back to the ammo. Again, this is fine as far as the way this is packed. This is all good. Again, Delta regulations say that this can go inside. Delta and TSA say that this can go inside the same safe as the weapon. All right, so again, I'm just going to kind of manipulate this just to make sure it fits. And it'll fit. I've closed this before. You just got to kind of manipulate it a little bit and close the lid. It's fine. And because this has this rubberized coating, it really shouldn't mar the gun because it will be sitting right up against the metal on the slide here. So, but it should be fine. But going back to the ammo, the way this is packed is perfect. However, so as I mentioned, I'm in New York. This is 100 critical defense, which are hollow point rounds. I do have some full metal jackets here. I have another magazine that actually has the hollow points in them. They are legal in New York City and New York State. From my research, the only state where hollow points are illegal is New Jersey, which is a bordering state to New York. My train of thought here is that, God forbid, you know, we get delayed either going to Florida or coming back from Florida, where we actually have to land in New Jersey, Newark Airport. And now I'm going to be landing in a state with well, first off, I don't have a license for New Jersey, so there's that. That would be an issue. And from my understanding, you should not take possession of, if that were to happen when you land in a state where you don't have a valid permit for a weapon, you should tell the airline that you do not want to take possession of your suitcase in that case. Either way, you know, this is my first time traveling with the weapon, and I'm just going to feel more comfortable not bringing the hollow tips. So likely I'm just going to remove all of these hollow tips and put in full metal jackets. That's more than likely what I'm going to end up doing before the flight tomorrow. So, but having said that, ammo goes here, right? And again, I do have this one here just in case TSA or Delta say that they don't want the ammo inside the safe. No problem. I can remove that. I can put all the ammo in this case, right? And this is a lockable case, and I'll leave links for all of this stuff here as well. The safe, this case, these locks, these are pretty good. Came in a pack of 4 TSA locks. So if I can actually lock this as well. So I'm really trying to mitigate any potential issues here. So going back to this being locked, just gonna push that down, right? And you lock it. That's it. You are good to go. That should be it, right? Clothes, I'm going to pack the clothes. Clothes go here. We zip this up a little bit so this doesn't show. Again, this is just for added security so that, you know, I actually heard stories of people's firearms being stolen, you know, during transport, you know, in flight, or, you know, before the flight, I should say, or after when it lands, wherever. So this is just, you know, another piece of security. Clothes, this goes right on top. Again, I'm gonna bring this empty just in case with a spare lock. Obviously, I hold on to the keys for the gun lock, and that's it. I'm gonna make another video at the airport at JFK. I'll show you how I'm checking in and all of that stuff, and subsequent videos of when I land in Florida and how I pick up this. So I really hope this video helps people, specifically flying generally, I guess, but also specifically for people looking to fly out of New York. With these, you know, with the new laws here that people can actually conceal carry. So, yeah, next video will be at the airport. Okay. Can you go behind me? I need to check in here.
We're traveling to
Florida.
Did you try putting in the tags from the kiosk? So drop it back to the end.
All right, so I'm checking in an unloaded firearm. So Yes, in this one.
Yeah, that's not really going. I think you can know that.
Okay, and we can check both, right? It's just in one. Okay, fantastic. Thank you so much. Hello, how are you? Very well.
Where flights today?
Fort Lauderdale.
Okay.
But I'm checking an unloaded firearm.
Okay.
Okay.
You want to keep it on? It's not raining inside. We're inside.
What do you need me to do? ID?
Are you a police officer, a military, or
No. No. Just have a permit.
Vacation?
I'm sorry?
Vacation?
Yes, sir. Perfect. Thanks, man.
You can take it.
Sure.
Thank you.
Good? Perfect. Oh, I need to put this inside, right? Okay, no worries.
So you need to resign right away.
Okay.
Where's she went away to college, right?
Yeah.
Where?
I'm Binghamton.
Oh, she got. Oh boy, another party city.
We have girlfriend.
Oh boy. My son went to Buffalo. They're right there next to each other. My nephew went to Binghamton. He's like not a party person.
Oh.
He's there
Well,
totally.
depends. Well, she depends. If she has a lot of friends there, she might. You know.
Let me get it back in.
Sorry.
That's okay. So you just put it, what do you put? You just put
Wait,
it.
it's right here, right? No,
Yeah.
no, this is good.
That's it?
Yep.
You think maybe you need to tape it on or no?
No, no, no.
That's fine?
That's fine. Yep.
Okay.
That's perfect.
See, my love, we get escorted.
I'll see you later, right?
Yes.
You have the boarding passes? All three? All three? Thanksgiving. So here in Fort Lauderdale, apparently the luggage should come out of this section here, oversized baggage. So I was told to get it through oversized baggage, but I just looked over here and I briefly saw it go back in on the... Thank you.
They probably realized they put it in now, they put it back out. So she gonna bring it over here. See?
wait
All
right
right,
here.
fantastic. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. That's interesting. So it has zip ties on it. Perfect. All right, fantastic.
Just, I don't know. I called them, but
You can just do it yourself.
all right.
Take off the tag then for them.
This one?
Yeah.
What's a BSO? Is that a
That's a
police officer?
sheriff.
A sheriff. So typically, when the firearm, the sheriff usually has to.
Yeah.
Check it?
because, Yeah,
Or-
because they
check-
had a shooting at this airport. Like,
Really?
how many years ago? It might
Wow.
be like 3 or 4 years ago.
Wow.
So their policies are a little different than other airports
Got it.
because of that reason. So, Christopher Daniels.
Yes, ma'am.
So that's why they tie up the bag. You can't open it until you get off the premises.
Yeah, I would think so.
Et cetera.
All right, perfect.
Yeah.
All right, fantastic. Thank you so much. I
You're
appreciate it.
welcome. No worries.
Enjoy your Thanksgiving.
Oh, you too.
Thanks.
Yeah, I'm forgetting this.
All right, this is all.
Yeah, they sealed it up for you, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So you can't open it while you're in there. Okay.
All right, so I guess that's it. I mean, apparently there was a.
Yes, I got it. They mistakenly put it over there.
Verified it up and I can make the tag.
Is everything verified? Yeah. Everything good? Okay, all right, no problem. Thank you.
Cool. Thanks. Hey, how you doing, buddy? Checking in an unloaded firearm. Yeah. Unloaded. Unloaded, sir. Sure.
You good? No, you had it right.
Yeah.
It's in here.
Yes, correct.
Eventually, you're gonna need to see the box.
Sure. Just let me know when you're ready.
You want to start? You could.
It's right on top, so it's up to you. Like whenever you want to see it now.
Somebody to.
Yeah. Let me know if you need it opened. It's here.
No, I don't need it open.
Good.
Just give me 1 second.
Sure.
Stop that.
Yeah, correct. You
that's
can't.
okay.
Yeah, can't open it.
Can I ask you again, all right? So
Mhm.
it's unloaded, right?
Correct.
Okay, so we both agree?
Correct. Okay.
Sign that.
No
and we'll place
problem.
it right on top.
Right. Interesting. Sure. Can I lock this now?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
It's gonna be right here.
Cool. Now, is there another protocol after this with the? No,
They
just
need you, they'll call you.
so I gotta listen out. Should I wait before I go through TSA? Just yeah.
Unless for some reason it's loaded.
No. So it's
Oh, yeah,
it's
I
all
know that,
good.
you know.
It's all good.
So three,
All right,
be
cool.
ready.
Oh, we got everything here. Okay, cool. figure out where to get my stuff
Unless they
from.
just send it here.
I doubt it. Not in New York.
It's like whatever.
Not in New York. Mr. Holyfield just made my video. Mr. Holyfield made my video. Mr. Holyfield. You just passed him.
I saw.
Where? Oh, I guess not.
See it right here. There it is.
Okay, that's interesting.
Go.
That's interesting. I'm very surprised about that.
Whatever, man.
Well, it's not Florida. It's
Well, it's from Florida.
well, but it's New York though.
Well, they're the ones receiving it, but it's all good now. Maybe because they already knew about it.
No.
Maybe it already went through the system clear.
Okay, so that was the video. I hope you guys found it informative. If so, please consider subscribing to the channel. I'll have more videos like this also about real estate, and give the video a like. That'd be greatly appreciated. Also, if anyone is interested in the shirt that I'm wearing, I guess if you know, you know. That will also, I'll leave a link also where you can purchase that. This is a shirt that I've designed as well. So if you're interested, you can always check that out. And yeah, everyone stay safe, and see you in the next video.